Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Caseyleighreiki. I'm Casey. Today we're going to be doing your general reading. This is for my Pisces sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. I am not sure who needs to hear this, but check out your chart. Feel like I need to say that right off the bat. Please go check out your chart. Look at all your other placements. Those are very important because sometimes you won't resonate with one, but you resonate with another depending on what's going on planetarily. Okay, so I am going to be using a couple different decks as per usual. So today we have the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle, one of my newer ones that I'll be using for you guys here. We may get into the Heal Yourself reading cards depending on where I'm going. I kind of felt drawn to pull it over just in case, but we're going to start with this. We're going to get into some tarot as well, and I'm just going to give you guys the spiel like I normally do while I shuffle, alrighty? So let's see what we got for you guys, all right? So energy is fluid, it's not linear, which just means anything we talk about in these readings could be happening to you past, present, or future tense. And any of those are fine as we all move through energy very differently, okay? Don't make the shoe fit, take what resonates, leave the rest, all right? Masculine and feminine are just energies. However, if I do pick up something gender or sex specific, I will let you guys know. Cross watchers, hi, hello, and welcome. If I say Pisces, but you think that it's your role in the story, go ahead and change it, not a big deal. Again, the important part is that if it resonates, just take it, it's meant for you. Don't worry too much about it, okay? Lastly, if you would like to book a tarot session with me, a one-on-one tarot session, as well as a energy healing session like Reiki, you can find all the info that you need down below, as well as my other social media platforms and where to find me. If you're not from TikTok, I go live every Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, okay? And that's all down below. All the goodies are in the description box. So, with that being said, let's move forward, shall we? So what do we have for Pisces today, please, Spirit? I just did the Sagittarius video, and I'll tell you guys, your energy feels much lighter. It feels relieving as opposed to the energy I was just in that I was just doing. Much more light. So I really like that. I really like that. I am going to fix the camera actually really quick. It's a little higher than I had intended. Let's see if we can put that down just a little bit. Yay! Okay, so let's do just one more shuffle. Okay, or one more because that was a poor shuffle. There we go. These cards can be a pain sometimes. Anyways, we'll split the deck. See what crystals you guys need for the month of January. So what do my Pisces need for January, please, Spirit? What do we have for Pisces, please? Wow. I have found that this deck in particular has given me definitely some trouble. It's been difficult for sure to get some energy out of. I'm not sure why. Maybe just because it's too new, but what do we have for Pisces, please? Wow. I feel like I even have to take a minute to be like really shocked right now because like I can't believe there's nothing coming out for you guys of this deck. This deck really does give me a hard time, but I'm drawn to it a lot, so you know, I go with the flow here. Do what I'm drawn to do, but you're giving me a hard time. There we go. Anything else for Pisces? right, definitely not all of these, and I know that for a fact. Let's see what the first two are. We have amethyst. Beautiful, very classic crystal. A great addition if you like crystals to, you know, bring to your collection. Number 17, break it down to an 8. 8s often remind me of karma as well as abundance, all right? And then what do we have here? Oh, tiger's eye. Nice. So 9. So we have an 8 and a 9. I like the progression that usually stems from you guys moving forward in your lives. Amethyst relates to the third eye. Tiger's eye really has to do with protection. So you might need spiritual protection right now. You might be very connected with spirit. You might be very open, possibly even bringing in energies from other sources, other people around you that's not yours. So be careful of that. Okay. Then we have this Priscilla blue stone. I think that's how you say it. All right. Number 33, a master number. Wow. All right. Let's read these for you guys. Excuse me. All right. Inner peace. A powerful protector, purifier, and natural tranquilizer, amethyst calms the mind and balances extremes. You have an addictive personality. Make a concerted effort to overcome such behavior or obsessions of any kind and avoid overindulgence. Pisces. I do feel like some of you are overindulging in things like, very specifically, drinking alcohol. I have chills as soon as I said that too. Be careful not to overindulge in any sort of like party antic, not necessarily that you're out partying, you know, COVID and whatnot, but overindulging in drugs or drinking or anything like that, because oftentimes I find that Pisces will do this to numb any sort of emotion or like pain because they don't want to feel it. Don't shoot the messenger, just telling you when to pick it up, okay? Balance work and play. You are prone to excess in both. Understanding hidden causes of compulsive actions brings peace. Hand your will over to your soul and allow your spirituality to flourish. There you go. Release self-defeating programs. Do not rely on others. You create anything you set your mind to. Be shrewd in business dealings. Pay attention to your family. An honest verdict and success in a court case are possible. Maintain your integrity and let the universe decide. Letting go of cravings leads to inner freedom and creates well-being. The frequency of the stone is high to exceptionally high. Relates to the third eye and the crown. Timing is related to Aquarius and Pisces, so there you go. The soul path is developing unshakable inner peace. Oh, I love this so much, okay? I do feel like you guys are definitely, your crown chakra or your third eye might be very active at this time, especially if you are meditating. I feel like you guys are just like high vibrational beings right now, so that's beautiful. Let's read number 9, which is the tiger's eye. Okay, so this is empowerment. Tiger's eye symbolizes prosperity and encourages right use of power. Here, let me hold this up. I feel like I should hold this up for you guys. Okay? It balances your needs with those of others, finding solutions. A child of the sun and earth with untold powers, you make your own fate. Assert yourself wisely. Bring hidden talents to the force and accept your imperfections. There's a tendency toward obsessiveness or becoming spaced out. If spaced out is not a Pisces thing, I don't know what is. And I just say that with love because I'm a Pisces rising, so. Where was I? Ground yourself. Explore your past lives to discover causes of these traits. Deal sensibly with day-to-day reality and face challenges boldly. Unlock your creativity. Find prosperity and lasting success. Long journeys and celebrations lie ahead. Your personal power, confidence, and energy are high. See? Use them wisely. Commit to goals. Distinguish between wishful thinking and what you really need. Assist friends to gain their heart's desire. Oh, that's such a Pisces thing, helping your friends. Beautiful. Past lives throw light on current situations. Doing what gives you joy increases your well-being. The frequency is earthy to high, depending on the color of the stone. Relates to the solar plexus and the third eye. So we have 2 stones with the third eye. The timing is associated with Leo and Capricorn. The soul path is becoming empowered. So I do feel like as much as it's beautiful to be connected and be a high vibrational being, you do still have to keep grounded because you are still human, you know? And the very last one is the number 33, the Priscilla blue stone. All right. The inner compass. Ooh, I like this. Priscelli bluestones planted healing energies from the land of the ancestors into the sacred healing landscape. This stone accesses past, present, and future. You're an ancient shaman who has much wisdom to impart and the ability to journey through multiple dimensions in search of healing. You have unshakable core stability and an inner compass that directs you with integrity. Use natural medicine for ailments. Pay attention to your boundaries. Dig deep into the past. Access your memories and cut yourself free. Examine your deepest intentions and roots. Live in the present moment. Find your own direction and face challenges with equanimity. You have power to decide. Pay particular attention to your environment. Being true to yourself is the basis of all well-being, spiritual and physical. The frequency is earthy and high. It relates to the Earth Star chakra and the Soma, so it says mid-hairline. Timing related to Taurus, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Soul path is developing a spiritual compass. So the thing that's really interesting is we have develop a spiritual compass, and then number 9, tiger's eye here. Tendency toward becoming obsessed or spaced out here. This is also becoming empowered. And then there's something here about spirituality as well, I believe. I thought there was. Your personal power, confidence, and energy are high. That's what it was. And then you had number 17, which was the amethyst. And this was developing unshakable inner peace, but also talking about, where is it? Hand your will over to your soul and allow your spirituality to flourish. So I feel like there really is a lot of spiritual growth, stuff that you are doing in a spiritual sense on your spiritual path that is enlightening you and making you grow stronger or more wise. There's a lot of energy of you moving forward on your spiritual path, which I think is just absolutely beautiful for starters. Pisces definitely can go a little too far. They're ruled by Neptune, so you're talking about going a little bit too far in the realm of obsessiveness, which sometimes can be like fantasy, and become disillusioned to what's really happening or what's really going on. So try to also keep yourself grounded and don't go too far into that energy, just as a precaution. Okay, so let's move these over and let's get some tarot as to why you might need these crystals. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see what we got for you. So what do we have for my Pisces today, please, Spirit? What do we have for Pisces today? Oops. And one more. All right, let's see what's on the bottom. So we have 8 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. 8 of Pentacles and 4 of Cups on the bottom. This is amazing. Very beautiful. This combo to me is you putting work into your spiritual practice. And that could be through Reiki, meditation, journaling, affirmations, working on manifesting. This could be just adding in little bits and pieces to your spiritual practice on the daily, like using crystals, wearing crystal jewelry, anything like that. It could even just be like a routine of prayer or praying before bed or something like that. I think this is really talking about putting work in to develop your spirituality and work on your spiritual gifts or work on your mission that you're here to do on this earth in this lifetime. Oh, absolutely. Queen of Wands. So this is Aries energy for me, although it could be any fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. This, I do kind of feel like is you, or it could be the person you're dealing with, plug and play. But this I do feel like is you because I feel like you're moving towards spiritual growth because you're passionate about it. It's something that you could even incorporate into your life in a sense of, oh, I really want to maybe use this as a career as well. It's something that, whether it's career or just hobby, and something that you believe in that brings you peace, it's something you're passionate about. You care very deeply about it, which is why you put all your energy into it. What do we have for Pisces, please? Oh, Judgment. Wow. That's beautiful. I think that spirituality has truly brought you out of a place that you weren't so happy with and helped you move towards your happiness and what really brings you joy. And it's created this new you. I feel like, if anything, you are walking the correct path with your spiritual beliefs or journey or practices. And I applaud you, and I think you should definitely keep going. I think it is leading you in every one of the right directions. It is helping you really shape your life. Oh, the cards are falling out of my hands. What do we have for Pisces? No, get back here. This one wanted to fall. What's this one? Oh, Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm not going to take it because it just kind of like fell out. But that, to me, very much so says it's taking you out of a dark place. It's really helped you see the light. No pun intended. This is drawing you away from things that do not serve you and bringing you more towards what's meant for you, towards the light, towards that positive, beautiful spirituality that I love so much. It's helping you see the light in all dark situations. So we have 8 of Cups here. It's weird because it fell in one direction and it like spun around. So I'm just going to take it however it was that I picked it up, which was in reverse. So 8 of Cups here feels very different from the energy that we just had. Okay. This 8 of Cups and the Chariot in reverse, I feel like these are 2 cards about moving forward and progression of some kind. They're both a story. The Chariot is Cancer. I don't know if I had said that. They're both stories of movement. Moving away from stuff that doesn't serve us into what does. But having the both of these here, having an 8 and then a 7 too. So this is, we're not progressing here with these 2. I hope you can see that because of the glare. Not progressing with these 2. These 2 makes me feel like things aren't moving. There's a difficult time walking away from something. Stagnancy is what I feel like. Stagnancy in one particular scenario. You have Hierophant at the bottom too. So this is Taurus energy. Hierophant could always indicate a marriage, but in general, it's just a long-term commitment of some kind. Some sort of long-term relationship. Oftentimes, it can also depict like a spiritual practice. So for some of you, it could definitely mean that your spiritual practice kind of came to a halt for a while, and then you went to go seek a spiritual teacher, advisor, mentor, whatnot, which would be this Hierophant energy here. And then that's helped you kind of take the Chariot and 8 of Cups that are in reverse and move them right side up and kind of get that wheel going again, get that momentum. But for a lot of you, I do feel like it might mean that you started seeking out spirituality to cope with something in your life. For some of you, it could be a relationship that you started to reach towards spirituality to find answers and to cope and to, heal yourself. So Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like spirituality has opened up so many new doors and opportunities for you to find growth, to find the resources that you need to get what you want. I feel like you're just coming into alignment with spirituality. And it's no surprise to me that Pisces would have a very lucrative spiritual practice. And Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh boy. Knight of Cups can definitely mean that there's something going on here where it's like you are not, I feel like this Knight of Cups is supposed to be over here with the Hierophant energy. The Knight of Cups, I feel like this is very yin and yang. There's like two separate things going on in your life. There's two completely separate things happening. So the spiritual practice is one part of you, and it's to help you with this thing over here. And I feel like this thing over here. So cups could be that you're dealing with a younger water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So another you. This could also be your energy here. So take it how it resonates. But the Knights talk about action and Cups is emotion. So this is talking about expressing your emotions and moving forward with them, taking action on them. But with it in reverse, we're not doing that. So this could be an energy of withholding emotion. This could be an energy of, being kind of withdrawn and being more so in your mind because, again, ruled by Neptune. So we are kind of off in outer space. We just don't like the situation, astral project out there and go have fun somewhere else. Like, it could be something to that degree. Or even for some of you, this Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Cups, this could be together. To be completely frank, this could be together because it could be like, okay, when I pull myself away from this situation and don't put my love, energy, and attention into this, I find my Ace of Pentacles will show up, or my Ace of Pentacles is something different and it just kind of happens for me. Life falls into place for me. So it could mean that you need to, withdraw yourself from a certain situation, possibly a romantic partnership of some kind that is taking away from your healing and your peace. It's almost like I find more opportunities when I'm not around this energy, when I'm not involved in this energy. There are more opportunities for me when I practice spirituality, when I am maybe meditating, I feel better. When I do this, I'm feeling at my best. Whereas this over here, whatever it is you're going through right now, it's like this actually drains me. It doesn't provide me with anything that I need or want. Anything else for Pisces, please? Seven of Pentacles. Absolutely. Look at this. This, to me, this card always kind of represents the wait and see, kind of like, putting energy into something, having faith that it will work out, putting your time and energy into watering something that will grow into opportunities for you. And I think that thing is spirituality, which is why I say that some of you, this could be a career or at least something like a vocation, hobby, something that really brings you joy and happiness and makes you feel alive. You're gaining so much more out of spirituality. And that honestly in itself might surprise you. With Seven of Pentacles, this is just like, look at her watering this plant. She got the crystals in there. It's like the thing that I want to build off of is the spirituality. The thing that I want to continue with is my spiritual practice. It brings me peace like I've never had before, is just kind of what I'm picking up, and I've chills. This is kind of clearly deciding what deserves your energy and attention and what does not. This is using your discernment, which is beautiful. Keep doing that. That's admirable. Ace of Cups. See, the way I look at this is like when I pull myself, with Knight of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, when I pull myself away from this, I find my Ace of Pentacles, right? So it's kind of like step one. When I start discerning who deserves my attention and what deserves my attention, my energy, whatever, and what doesn't deserve it, we can open up this door of a new beginning for stability, for something to build with, for something to grow, okay? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles and another ace. We have the Ace of Cups. When I put my attention into myself, into my cup, to give myself love, to give myself what I need, to almost reparent myself. When I give myself that healing, my cup overflows because I'm putting it back into myself. When you find something that's worth putting your energy into, that's not you, of course you will do so, but this is discernment. When I can do this, I better myself. It's kind of seeing that, where you put your energy and who you put your energy into creates all these different circumstances. It's kind of like you have an alternate ending, if that makes sense, like a video game kind of. Which ending do you want? Which way do you want to go? So it's like, okay, well, if I take my love and energy kind of away from this, I focus on this Ace of Pentacles, it shows up. Like, it's like they're like it's like a like bingo, or like a slot machine kind of, in a way, where you're like, okay, when I do this I get this result, and when I do that I get that result. Like I feel like you're putting the pieces together kind of. So that's kind of how I feel these cards are representing you right now, is that I have an overflowing cup of love and abundance in so many different ways. When I focus on that, when I put my time into this, spirituality will reward me. It's something that will absolutely bring you something. It will bring you something. And that's what you're noticing, is like, I feel so abundant and so taken care of, and rich, so to speak, in all these other very beautiful, fulfilling ways when I focus on spirituality. So I think the focus is just your spiritual practice. At the bottom, look at that. High Priestess right there for you. Look at that. I love that. So that's your energy right there. I'll tell you what. And this is, to me, like the ultimate card that talks about spirituality, because this is going to talk about, tuning into your intuition. Like, the High Priestess knows things that not everyone does. She has these other pieces that will be exposed when the time is right. Not everyone gets to go behind that curtain. This is something that is not taken lightly. It's like, if you want to get to this point, you want to open yourself up, you want to be in those energies. The High Priestess really talks about being connected to your feminine energy, which not too hard for you guys, connected to even the moon. She is somebody who, to me, I've always looked at as this messenger. It's this messenger. She connects material with spiritual. She connects the 3D with the 5D. Do you see what I'm saying? Plus you have the two pillars here, like one's white and one's black, which also kind of denotes spirituality. So again, when I put my time into this, when I put my love into this, which is healing myself, feeding into what makes me feel good, having a spiritual practice, we open up these doors for me to access more spiritual gifts and more things that to you may be very important, because obviously spiritual practice, this is just like a whole new realm and dimension of things where you feel like you belong here. It just feels like you are so connected with spirit. Again, you might already have some of these psychic gifts. You might be exploring them and uncovering them. That's what this is. When I put my time and energy into these things, I am the High Priestess. It's almost like I have the spiritual authority and power almost when I put my time and my energy into this. I want to see about the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here for Pisces? Oof, okay. So we got the Sun in reverse. You're unhappy with whatever this is in your life. Be careful that you don't use spirituality as a cover-up, okay? Use it to heal you, but don't become obsessed with, transformation and like self-help in a way that you cover up your pain. Use it in a way to uncover your pain and deal with those things, but don't forget to be a person too. And sometimes I feel like you guys are probably feeling like me, even with my Pisces rising. There are moments where you feel like I don't belong in this 3D world, like I am this star being, I'm this like very spiritual human being, and it's almost like you are here but you belong somewhere else in the stars. Do you know what I mean? So try to make sure that you continue to live your human life. It's meant to be an experience, so experience life. Don't get too caught up in it. But I can understand that if this is something that makes you feel good, you want to dive into this because it's a way to remove you from your pain. The Sun in reverse alongside this King of Swords in reverse. So you could be very unhappy, currently connected to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Here I do feel like if it's not an air sign, it's not a big deal. The Sun is Leo energy. Can't remember if I said that. But King of Swords, if it's not an air sign, it's someone who just embodies these qualities. So it can be someone who is a little cold, unemotional maybe. It can also be someone who's not as connected as you, not as empathetic as you, someone who just is just on a different page than you are. And it's someone who can't really add to your spiritual practice. They can't add to that spiritual aspect of your life that fills you with joy like it does. I feel like this person just might not understand that. But this person may not, I'm getting that some of them are unwilling to heal themselves, whoever your partner is. That's just what my guides are telling me. This person might be unwilling to heal themselves and work on things. Maybe sharp tongue can be, kind of rude, for lack of a better term here. They're not as soft and gentle and loving as empathetic as you guys are. They're not these like light beings or whatever. They're not someone who works with the light like that, and maybe that's just not their path, or they're not ready right now and there's not a lot you can do. But you can't thrive here in this situation because that's who you are. And if you continue to be with someone who is not that way, you have nothing to really form this like camaraderie over. Do you see what I'm saying? On the bottom too, you have Page of Swords in reverse. So this could mean that the communication is poor. It could mean that on both ends and just in general it's poor. Or it could mean that this King of Swords, because it's in reverse, excuse me. Yeah, the throat's already happening for me as soon as I started saying that. It could mean that this king, when he communicates, or he or she, because gender doesn't matter. When this king communicates, they communicate as a page, even though they have the ability to be this king. And it's almost like you are this high vibe person, your vibration, everything, you're like so high, you're up here. And this person, although they have the potential to be up here with you, they're down here. Because think about this. You've come across as the high priestess, and you have come across as this Queen of Wands. Look at this. Empowered, beautiful, motivated, spiritually in tune, very empathetic. You are, again, the spiritual authority is amazing here. This is so powerful to come across as. You're just coming across as this wonderful, wonderful person. Feminine, masculine, doesn't matter. If it's Aries, it's a masculine energy. Pisces is that feminine energy with the high priestess. So maybe you're balancing out your yin and yang. You're embodying so many different beautiful spiritual aspects. You feel, guided and moved by what you're doing, and you're filled with this like fire that lights you up in this way that makes you almost like you are like a magnet. You just are so, I don't know, you pull people in with your light. And so then if you have this person who could be a king, but they're choosing to operate, possibly, maybe choice isn't the word, but they are operating on a page type of level with their communication. This could mean that, again, you're not compatible here, because you are someone who's growing and evolving spiritually. Oh man, that just like got me in the feels for some reason. You're evolving and growing spiritually all the time. And this person feels like they're not doing that with you. They just are very simply on another path than where you are and where you're meant to go. And there's like a disconnect there because of that. Can you tell me about the King of Swords in reverse, please? Tell me about this King of Swords, please. Three of Cups in reverse. You can't co-create with them. You can't operate like with them. It's hard to do things together. Again, it's like there are two different people entirely in this situation. It feels very disconnected. So it's almost like you can't celebrate these wins or these goals or these beautiful things with this person, because either they don't understand, or maybe they're not into it. Maybe they just don't share that with you. So it's like, and then having them in reverse is like, it's very difficult to communicate these things with them for whatever reason. It just feels like they're not on the same level as you. It feels like they are definitely a little bit denser or colder, where your light is, it's warm, beautiful, like ever evolving. It's something else. But anything else for this King of Swords, please, for Pisces? Ooh, okay. One more shuffle. Anything else for the King of Swords in reverse, please? All right, yeah, that is it for you guys. I'm going to end it there. You have the Two of Swords at the bottom and the King of Wands. Wow. So this person also might be embodying this King of Wands energy here. And this could also be you, because you did show up as the Queen of Wands. You could be, you know what I'm saying, operating in both of those energies, because it's kind of similar. King of Wands could be Leo too. So we have two Leo cards. But I feel like this is kind of you making a choice about this person. And this person could be someone who is just, again, a little bit more abrasive than you are, is kind of what I want to say. So you might have to make a choice between this person, continuing with them, and focusing maybe just on yourself, on your spirituality. Underneath that, you also have the Six of Swords too. So this is definitely a choice whether or not you are going to move away from this, focus more on spirituality and more on your path, or if you're going to stay where you are. I'll leave it there. So thank you guys so much for allowing me the honor to read for you. I really appreciate all of your support. If you liked it, if you can give me a thumbs up, if you resonates, that way we can get the video out to more people. Always helps me out and I appreciate it. If it resonated, of course, please leave a comment because I do love to hear from you guys. And then on top of that, like I said, check out the description box below for all the goodies, my website, how to book with me, my TikTok schedule for when I go live, yeah, and all that fun stuff. So again, thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next month. All right, bye-bye.